Hello and welcome. I've got a Knaus Van 650 Meg to show you here. This is on a Fiat Ducato base, and this has a German bed layout at the back. And this won first place in the motorhome of the year 2023 from Promobile. This thing's going to cost 77,326 euros. 7-meter van, so 696 in length, 220 outside length, 205 inner, width, 220 inner width, 205 again, 220 outer width, 205 inner width, 287 outer height, and 196 standing height. It's got 569 kilos of payload, which is pretty good. And so if I come to the back to start off with, we've got this German layout here. It says it's got Evo Pour HRC mattresses. It's got storage at the back, and it's got an absolutely pointless thing up here, the point of which I don't know. Even if they put some elastic thing up there, it might hold things in. Anything that goes up there is going to end up falling out as the vehicle moves. So if you're not thinking of moving the vehicle, then it's probably great. Storage at the back, reasonably deep, I suppose. There's a ledge here with one USB and 230 volts. One USB, so that's great if you're sleeping in here by yourself, or alternatively you're with somebody who doesn't have a mobile phone. My mother doesn't have a mobile phone, so you might want to invite her here. Down here we have got, I shall lift this up, comes down again. There's a drawer. I'll try that. I'll try lifting up again. Probably not a drawer, a wardrobe. There's a wardrobe there, lots of room and space in there, or reasonable amount of space in there, I suppose. So we'll try this side as well, see if this one here works. We've got some towels up there, quite nice towels as well. Put this one up here, sorry, that comes away, and in here that reveals the wardrobe here. And if you can't be bothered to take them bed to pieces, you can always open it like that. You could of course do with a light inside. I don't know if they ever thought of that one. Occasionally people may need a light on. Right, in here we've got this enormous washroom and lots of storage, and you're going to think, oh well, I don't get the toilet wet. Well, you don't have to, because I've got this here. This will open like that, that'll slide open, this opens like that, and there you've got your shower. And I'll open this, take this off. It has got, you've got one drainage hole there. I'll open this there and put this one here back like that. Sorry. That there, and you got another drainage hole down there. All the drainage holes are the wrong size, and that once more just goes to show that they don't have experience of using vehicles like this. Good, put that back there so I don't dirty the floor, and I hide the fact they've got the wrong drainage holes. There, storage there, and this thing here opens as well. There you go. Lights down there. In fact, you might find it's best not to get the lights wet when you're washing, so it does make sense actually moving this across. There we've got things for storage. I should imagine that that's going to fall out as the vehicle moves. That's another good reason for not moving the vehicle at all. Here we've got a sort of wardrobe, and that's, I don't have a problem with that being so small. It just goes to show that they're using all the space to their maximum capacity. So maybe they do know something about motorhomes. Sensible sliding door, very sensible sliding door. I hope that's not going to be a problem that getting wet. Oh, and I forgot to mention you've got the thing up here for your socks. But what do I'm presuming that there isn't a problem with this door, but I don't know. I don't know. That feels a bit dodgy to me. I wouldn't want to get that wet. Fridge from Thetford. and below, bit of storage. I didn't say that this carpet is what Knaus used to protect the floor in the van. Let's face it, going to want to sell the thing, so they protect the floor. Makes sense. 2 burners, I think that's fair enough. The sink here, and water filter system, and the bed, incidentally didn't mention, is over 2 meters in length. Down here we've got a very wide drawer, and let's just see if soft close, it works. Here, square table and number of seats. Oh, and the public's going to get in. I'm going to walk around.
Freuen Sie sich auf einen spannenden und informativen Messetag. Der Spaß kann losgehen, denn die Hallen öffnen jetzt.
Right, so there's going to be a swarm of the public moving in right now. And anyway, there we've got an extension to the kitchen, and extension could be used in conjunction with electrical apparatus. And if you this won't come with the vehicle, but if you actually connected this 230 to the inverter, then you could use the battery. And you can get as an option, there is a battery, a lithium ferrous phosphate battery, or you can buy it individual. Probably be cheaper if you got one of your own, but then again, that might have some effect on the guarantee for the vehicle. Quite like the indirect lighting on that. Don't like the floor. I like a flat floor. Right, got an enormous garage here. That's a real plus, and it comes in handy for storing stuff like this. And of course, it's got space for your batteries. There we have some of the rear end cat eye evolution lighting. And there's the batteries. In this case, there's only 160, and it's but they are the LiFePro 4 lithium ferrous phosphate. Good idea having that. I mean, 160 actually, I think for most people, if you're not using it particularly heavily, that would probably cover their needs. I mean, I've got considerably more in my vehicle, but then again, I'm living in the thing, and if I don't have electricity, then I don't end up having money. See, this is broken from something. I wonder what. Don't know. Might be this van, might be another. Here we've got the service box, which is a pretty good idea. There's no lock on the water because the lock's on the outside. Really good idea in my opinion. And in there you can thread through your electrical point, and that will charge the your batteries and give you 230 volts, and nobody's going to pinch your cable. See this thing here, this is where the cassette toilet is, and I noticed that's broken. That could have been somebody trying to pull it. It may not be the fault of Knaus that is done in there. Right, yeah, I'll take you for a walk around. So this one here is the Fiat Ducato. We've got the MAN here now. An MAN is a much more expensive vehicle, and this one here's also got a German layout. And just to demonstrate the cost here, look, 86,000, so an extra 10 for the MAN. And there's another one, van 640 meg. Got some camper vans here, camper vans now, whereas the Fiat Ducato was the base van for a very long time. It's now the number of manufacturers are using the Ford, and I think the Ford does have certain advantages over the Fiat Ducato. I've got no problems with Fiat. I know lots of people sort of complain of Fiat. Ford's incredibly light. I think most people probably want a light, I think. I don't. I like to feel I'm actually driving. In fact, I prefer Mercedes because that I feel I've got more contact. But of all the base Fiat, in my opinion, you've got it's a heavier drive with the Mercedes. Ford is like driving a really light vehicle. Okay, so lots of people are now coming in here, and you see this is open. One of the main doors is just to the left, and it's now there were 40,000 people here last Saturday, and today's a Saturday. There are manufacturers who are saying that they're on target for the best amount of sales they've ever had, and that is despite price increases of 23% approximately, because it's very difficult to say the prices. Things are hidden so much with the options and things added and new things and things taken away and this, that and the other. But despite all that, despite the supply difficulties, despite the fact that people don't even know what colour the thing's going to be, or the gearbox in some cases, is still at a high peak. I'm going to do a separate video on the economics of RV production to give an idea on prices. But in fact, that possibly has already been published, because that will go up before possibly this one will. Okay, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. All the best from me in Stuttgart, Germany.